Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Wasteland 3. I'm your host Lord Fenton's Wasteland 3 walkthrough video. We're going to go ahead and explore inside the Bazaar interior this time. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Wasteland 3 videos like this. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be updated more. Now, during this video, we're going to grab some side mission, check out some shops. Yeah, we're only going to do this once. Now, word of warning, there's copyright music. I had to cut that out, unfortunately. You cannot hear Flab the Impaler, unfortunately, on that one, too. However, I'll explain on what's going on in that section. So let's go ahead and talk to some people first. Mainly this shop owner behind me.
Talk to our boss.
Guns sanctified with blood.
Some
blood
gun
sanctified by
assault
guns.
rifle. Wonder if I can get a silencer for my shotgun.
Heartbeats that I don't recognize. Come closer, strangers. The sanctified Piscatelli crafts weapons of all sorts for those in need, and she can read that you are very much in need. Have you ever loved something so deeply that it gouges loose all the fears you might have possessed? If so, you would know what these scars are. Benediction. Sanctification. Certainly.
Now, really quick about this shop. This shop sells some good stuff. I do mean some really nice stuff. Well, besides your ammunition, too. And your anything you throw, like turrets, grenades, EMP, yeah, those kind of things. Rockets, yeah, this is a great place to get some weapons. I'm going to say this right now. During one of my trips to Warrens, I came back up just to get me a nice sniper rifle. Yeah, this is like really good, some really good stuff. I mean, it's, I would probably say until you get to your first Patriarch kids, yeah, until you get to that point. Yeah, this will carry you through that. And I'm going to just look at that right now. I'm just selling some junk. Now, I did get greed that one barter one. That's 3. You want to do is stack some items. For this area, stack any or all clown stuff. Well, besides the anything that's stackable. Keep them stackable. Yeah, I found out later on you would make more money that way. So you see already stacking the clown stuff. So that should be done as soon as I give one last look. Yeah, I'm buying some ammunition. We're going to go ahead and prepare what's up ahead. Yeah, I'm buying some turrets too. That's going to be very useful for down there. They're like an extra party member. Really reliable. And once I am done, I'm going to go ahead and speak to the next person. Now, this person is really good. She'll give you a nice side mission. Unfortunately, you cannot do it until you get your vehicle upgraded.
Now, who are these beauties in my theater? Come to Eidolon. Ah, you must be our knights in shining armor. Come to save the bazaar. My word, did you see that horrible explosion? But Eidolon's Chick Flicks Theater feels safer with you sweethearts in it. Movies? Oh no, sweetheart. We deal in real flesh and blood shows. Ah, sugar plums. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, I'm so happy you walked into mine. You look like strapping, helpful hunks. Wouldn't you love to help out our little Eidolon? Ah, my heroes. So here's the rub. The Chick Flicks Theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. But we are running low on material. I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't afford your gorgeous asses. I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material. I know where to find some old movie reels. We've got good tech in here, So between some creative editing and a little bit of improvisation, I can produce our next masterpiece. So it's easy as a slice of apple pie. The Monster Army used to live in a pre-war luxury bunker. Apparently their monster outfits were inspired by the movies they watched in there. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years, so it should be simple. And hey, I know any resistance you meet won't be a problem for such beautiful and powerful people. Good luck out there, sweeties. Anytime, gorgeous. The Bazaar? Well, you can get some good eats here, if you like pork. Flab's a bit of a softie, but he knows the value of money. That'll keep the gears greased, not to mention my performers. They're fantastic, gorgeous people. Talented, double-jointed, incredibly flexible. Incredibly. Trust me, I sampled each of them myself. This is Chicks Flicks, where nothing is sacred and everything's for adaptation. We take the fantasies of pre-war films by adding some missing venereal elements. The little extra sexy sauce leaves our customers extra satisfied. Yes, please. Let's keep talking, gorgeous. Come back again soon. Those asses are too beautiful to stay gone.
I did this on test one for my No Time for Distraction trophy/achievement I was doing a guide on. Yeah, you have to go through some radiation. Now, this one up ahead, I'm going to grab the tape first, and then afterwards, I am going to go ahead and talk to this guy. He'll give you a side mission, and if you complete it, he'll actually join your Ranger HQ. You definitely want to do this because the stuff you need is down in the Warrens.
What's the perfect food? Noodles, how many do we have? Oodles, who should have some now? Oodles, Masada makes the best noodles.
Hi folks, this is Masato at the Bazaar, and I have discovered the perfect food. Instant noodles. But pre-war packets are hard to come by, so I have reversed engineered their deliciousness and have them for sale at my stall for all to enjoy. Yes, at Masato's noodle stand, we have oodles of noodles for yoodles.
What's the perfect food? Noodles, how many do we have? Oodles, who should have some now? Oodles, and now we have to go toodles.
My friends, you saw that explosion too? Horrible! Such a waste of good pork. And human life, of course. But don't worry, Masato is here to offer aid and succor. Have you seen anything this delicious? Yes, yes, be my guest. After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful. A man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friends, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing. The great pre-war delicacy. The rarest of rare magics. Instant ramen noodles. I hope one day I will perfect my recipe to recreate them. But enough about me. How can I be of service? Ah, you picked up on my subtle hints. Years ago, a friend in Colorado Springs gave me a package of instant ramen noodles that he had found in the Warrens underneath the Bazaar. The experience changed my life forever, and I moved here in hopes of finding more. The Warrens aren't safe. I can't venture down there. But you must understand, it is as if my body is made of ramen. If you go down in the Warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy. Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position? A full kitchen of my own? My friends, that is quite the offer you're making me. You have my interest for sure, but as I explained to you, I'm here for a reason. Bring me the ramen noodles and I'll gladly join you at your HQ. There've been a lot of troubles of late. People disappearing, showing up dead, and now this exploding pig! Can you believe that? I've heard of you guys. I know you can help. May I suggest you talk to the guy in charge, Flab? You can find him upstairs. Eidolon is relatively new to this place. She showed up not long after I did. Her business model is interesting. Not sure how she actually makes money, though. Naturally. My store is always open to you, my friends.
Now, we got a side mission. The item is in the Warrens. I'll show you that in a future video. Next up, what I'm going to be doing is talking to two people. The bartender second, and first of all, this guy in a Richard Nixon mask. This will be very fun and entertaining.
Quit.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
Fellow humans?
Well, gosh, and apple pies. You put me in a spot. Let's see. My name is Long John, and I'm old as dirt. I've traveled a little, but nowhere interesting. Now I'm here in the bazaar, just to see what life has to offer. Make friends. Wasn't something that I got to do when I was younger, what with my job and all. There was no time to make friends, none at all. But I'm making up for it. I know everyone in the bazaar, and they know me. I'll tell you young'uns what I can. Despite the fact I'm old as the mountains, figuratively speaking, that is. Humans rarely live past 70, and I'm just about ready to expire. I don't know everything, you hear? Even though I've walked all the way from Denver to Steel Town and back again. Colorado Springs. It's an all-right place. A little uptight, but that's what you get from having all of the 100 families there. I like the scientists and engineers, though. Real clever kids. Nuh-uh. Place like that ain't fit for the lonely traveler. Well, you might be all right. If you do decide to go in that direction, I've heard that it's gotten real dangerous. Steel Town. That place is an industrial nightmare. Raging fires all around. Melts right through the skin. Gives me the shivers, you hear? I'd stay away from the city. It's nothing but a corpse these days, and the Gippers, well, they're not a bad lot per se, but I'd be careful around them. If you have to spend some time, I'd personally visit the airport instead. The young'uns there are wonderful. You kids these days and your limited attention spans. Some of it is real private, and some of it probably should be. But you young whippersnappers tell everyone everything. Like Paradolia Jones? He's probably the best damn caravan master in the bazaar, but his business would be better if he knew how to keep his mouth shut. Between you and me, if I was afraid of ducks, I wouldn't tell a soul. Me? A synth? Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked in front of people I don't quite know. Synths don't do that. I'm not a synth. Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school. There was a trigonometry test. I sat down confident and brash, only to realize I completely forgot to study. I also enjoy toasted eggs in the morning, a very human thing. Oh, you kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things, being the perfectly ordinary human male that I am. All right, fine. I am a synth, but you can't tell anyone. If that's how you feel, I don't think we have more to talk about, do we? Oh, you again. Ordinarily, I'd love nothing more than to sit and gnaw the fat, but I seem to be busy. Good day.
Hey, pals. Finn is the name. If you need a drink, you've come to the right place. If you got questions, well, I suppose that's okay too. Between you and me, I've been partaking in some taste tests during my shift, so everything is a little blurry at the moment. I did hear a loud boom, but I figured it was just a thunderstorm. Not much. I'm pretty new. Just started a week ago. Rumor has it the old bartender mysteriously vanished into thin air. Anyway, this place is something for everyone. Guns, armor, food, meds, entertainment, and most importantly, booze! If you're here to work for Flab, then he might be able to tell you more. One thing's for sure, there's something weird going on here. Flab the Inhaler is the man who is large and in charge of the bazaar. And I ain't kidding you when I say large. From what I've seen, he's always in his office, just up the stairs. I don't know. I suppose everyone's on edge, you know? They're all putting on brave faces like things are normal, but I can tell something is wrong. Just don't know quite what. Only the finest drinks on earth.
Now, really quick, I talked to the guy in the Richard Nixon mask. Yeah, he was a robot synth. I said, nah, yeah, I'm going to kill him anyways later on. And the other one, bartender, he's all right. Now, next up, I'm going to take the tour. If you saw my trophy/achievement guide, I'll show you how to get a trophy/achievement for taking a tour. I'll give you my thoughts on it after the tour is done.
Oh, wow! Are you Rangers? I haven't seen any of you guys since I left, in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen any Rangers in a while. Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome! I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour? Really? Okay. This way. Okay, I'll start. Welcome to Quarex's Cabinet of Curiosities, a collection of the rarest of the... Well, it's toys and games mostly, and some mementos, but they're all really cool, I promise. That top hat belonged to Mr. Cynical from Angel Oracle out in L.A., a fellow game aficionado. He lived his life trying to help the little guy, defending them against bullies and end-level bosses. In the end, though, a boss got him, and well, he didn't make it. I keep his hat around to remind me to be honest and decent like he was. This was the best video game ever! Wasteland 4! You can choose what color you want the screen to be, red or green. This is the most sought-after gaming accessory ever made, the legendary Mighty Mitt. I love the Mighty Mitt. It's so bad. This is a genuine megascope, the most advanced optical aiming device of its day, a priceless artifact. Shame somebody stuck it on that silly old ray gun, but I'm not gonna try to take it off. I might break it. This is a Tarjan the Tenebrous machine. It can tell your fortune, but you get a premium fortune if you have some special tokens. Wish I had some. This throne was once the most coveted object in the Wasteland. The rule was whoever sat on it was the king. King of what exactly, I don't know. I also don't know who made that rule. This is a Slicer Dicer, the scariest robot ever. It slices, it dices, it even makes julienne fries. Whatever those are. If this thing was working, we'd all be dead by now. These are the most classic of classic arcade games. Avenue Brawlers, Catboy, and Star Intruder. This is a surfboard. I don't know what surf is and what boards have to do with it, but this looks well loved. It has property of MF on it. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi, Rangers. Good to see you again. Sure. You must be thinking about someone else. Quarex is a more common name than you might think, you know. Anyway, not me. Nope. Oh, well, haven't you heard? Scientists say sweating is a sign of truthfulness. Okay, fine. I'm Quarex from Rail Nomads. Happy now? Kinda cool you guys have heard of me. Nobody knows about me. Well, basically, everything went downhill after Ranger Team Echo found that 3DO for me. Some shady guys started coming around asking me to sell it to them, and when I said no, well, they didn't like that at all. I was going to call the Rangers since you'd all been so nice to me, but then Ranger Citadel blew up, so I left. Had to leave all my cool stuff behind, even the 3DO. But there's lots of cool stuff around here, too, and I've been finding it. And that's how I started my museum. Oh, I did. I just always forgot to say it. I'm supposed to say my name's Dave, but yeah. It's great! There's so much cool stuff at all the merchant stalls. I add to my collection all the time. Some spooky stuff has been happening lately, though. Monsters are coming up from the tunnels at night to snatch people. It's like Chud in real life. Bye, Rangers. Thanks for visiting me.
Now, the first thing we went on a tour, it was a YouTuber who died of cancer. It was very tragic. I'm glad the developers put him in the game just to memorialize him, or I should say immortalize him. Now, I did look at the Mighty Glove. Well, I call it the Power Glove. I'm messing with this VR machine for giggles because I thought it was very funny. Yeah, it's a bad VR machine. But still, the tour is great though. I felt like the tour was actually wonderful. There are so many things from the 80s too, if you could spot them. Now, the one rocket launcher thing, I think that was the thing on the Super Scope 6. That's for the Super NES, where you used to shoot on the screen. Yeah, that was like very neat back in the day, but the games were very sparse though, that's the thing. Now next up, we're going to check this computer out. Everyone, welcome to Wasteland's 3 version of the Bard's Tale 4. Check out my LP series on it. So, you just go ahead, check the computer out. Yeah, see, check it out. And it's pretty good though. I liked it though. I mean, I was like happy that the Bard's Tale 4 actually did made it. And now, only thing is missing is the Bard's Tale 2. I'll explain why after I'm done looking at some things next. Okay, let's look at the Power Glove one more time. I love the Power Glove. Now, really quick, the item that was in Bard's Tale 3 is Tarjan. Yeah, we got his coin. We get to use his machine. Hopefully, he does not destroy the world. Yeah, hopefully not. I don't want that power. But here's the thing. You want to look for Tarjan's coin. You're asking why. You see, when you pop that coin in, you get yourself a nice buff. That's critical hits for 5 shots. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on critical hits. It's really good. Besides, you want to use the machine too. I mean, he's the mad god. I mean, he will give you some powers. I mean, that's well worth it. Now, the throne to the left, I think it was a reference to Game of Thrones. Yet you couldn't use the swords on there. Still was a nice reference. And the, what do you call this robot? Yeah, that was from Wasteland 1. The arcade machines, obviously from the arcade. Now, there's a key and a tape. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the tape, so here we go.
Made it past Telluride today. Found a guy there who sold me some rat jerky. There's a caravan heading for Boulder, and I'm going to try to tag along. Colorado's cold and kind of scary, but there's treasure here, too. That guy with the rat jerky, he had like 6 or 7 3DO cartridges just lying around his shack. When I asked him how much for the set, he looked at me like I was crazy. Practically gave them away. You know what? Leaving Arizona might be the best thing that ever happened to me.
The museum is great though. I enjoy it. So now next up, I'm going to show everybody where you get some nice armor. The armor is pretty good.
Huh, you look like tough sorts. Patriarch sent you. Whoever you are, we can certainly use your help. Some kind of beastie down in the Warrens or something. Talk to Flab up the stairs. Kinda depends on who's buying. For you, leather goods, protective gear, armor. Up to you if you want to deflect stabbings or look like a badass. Either way, I have you covered. That's why I'm here.
Now, this is the armor shop. This is actually good. Well, there's some non-strength requirement pieces. It's not like the other ones that require strength. It's really nice. There's some modding too. Even a repair kit for your Kodiak, which is really good. Yeah, so if you need armor, go ahead and do so. I'm going to go all the way around, try to avoid the, what do you call it, copyright music area. And we're going to go ahead and grab another mission. We already got 2 in this video. One from the theater, one from the, what do you call it, ramen noodle guy. Now this guy could do his mission. Now here's the thing. His mission is outside the Bazaar. It's not far. That's good news. I did a test run getting to the area and stopped right there. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the side mission for a future video. Most likely after I'm done with the entire Bazaar. So let's go ahead and get this side mission.
Trip home.
Hey, strangers. I don't suppose you're here to help with the troubles down below. If you are, talk to Flab. But if you want to talk cars, I'm your guy. Randy's the name, local master mechanic.
A mechanic? Cool!
Nothing much, really. Something's been prowling the Warrens, killing anyone who goes down there. Some big beastie. The suicide pig's got something to do with it, but I don't know what. Sorry, not much help, I know. Not particularly. It's boring work. I only get pulled in if something breaks that a tender can't fix, so I spend most of my time just waiting here, like I'm doing now. But beggars can't be choosers. No offense, but you're a gamble in a hard-luck casino. Don't like working in the Bazaar, but it's constant money, and I need that right now. See? Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. They sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom. Even if I did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay. So what's a guy to do? You mean get them? I don't normally condone violence, but if it's what it takes. Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. You help out the Get family and I'll work for you, no doubt about it. See you there. Don't take too long, okay?
Now we have the side mission. This side mission, like I said before, is outside, not very far. Now, Dr. Coldcut is your doctor. Besides selling medical supplies for 25 Colorado dollars, he could heal you up. Yeah, so if you're like injured, poison, radiation stuff, probably STDs too, all that. And it's very unique, which Dr. Coldcut's name came from that. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, they put some work into it, developers. Now, I have the music off because yeah, it was blaring at one point. When you do get closer to Flab, the inhaler, yeah, that music goes louder and louder. And unfortunately, it was near Dr. Coldcut's area and a little bit of the bar. That's why I took the long way. Still, some very good music. Yeah, Monster Mash, I think it was. Yeah, I'm a little bit off on that, what you call it, particular music. I swear it's Monster Mash or something like that. One of the Halloween ones. So, yeah, Dr. Coldcut, if you do need to get healed or medical supplies, go ahead and get some. Yeah, I'm going to show you the what stuff you could get. Yeah, you could heal poison. You could get other things. Also drugs, too, certain ones. Look like get those healing darts, too. Oh, wow. First aid station. That is really nice. I'm thinking if I have some extra cash, I'll give Luis like 1 or 2 of them for tight situations. Now we're going to visit Flab the Inhaler. The voice actor behind him is great. Now, you only got a glimpse of him at the radio, unfortunately. Still, you want to do is talk to Flab the Inhaler because he'll give you a nightmare in the bazaar. Yeah, that side mission. Now, there are ways to actually going to get this side mission complete. Now, if you came from the, where you call it, the one dentist guy, Dr. Smiles area, went through there, you could complete it that way. Or if you're doing like I am doing, which is actually talking to Flab the Inhaler, get the side mission, have access to the Warrens, and kick some butt. Yeah, I'm going to say this right now while I'm talking about why you seeing the text going on. Well, the thing is, the Warrens are not easy. Yeah, there's about some clowns that hits like a Mack truck. They use melee weapons. Some of them use flamethrowers. Yeah, good news about the flamethrower ones. You aim for the tank in the precision shot. Yeah, if you get a lucky shot, you blow up the tank. Now, I'm going to go back to the side mission. You could talk to Flab the Inhaler and ask for money up front. However, I was really careful not doing it. Still, the initial amount is, I'll say it right now, $666 when you do accept. You'll see that in a few moments. Now, if your barter skills or anything else of the factor does pop up, yeah, you could gain more than that as the reward. You will see that in a future video when I do turn it in. Yeah, it's going to be a 2-part video, the Warrens. Basically, because it's all combat, a lot of combat. I combined it too. I tested it out. It's over an hour. It's a good over an hour fun though. I'll tell everybody that. Now in the Warrens, I'll give you some facts real quick about it. The Warrens, you remember those keys like 105, etc. Well, one of those keys will actually open places. Some of the clowns will have them. If I remember right, I think I have 105 and I believe 108 or 109. The other ones, only way to access it is of course, defrosting the, the ice off. I'll explain more on that when I get to the Warrens. Other than that, I accepted a nightmare in the bazaar. You definitely want to do all these side missions as much as possible because you want to get that experience points. You just want to get all, you want to get all the experience points in the game. So this way, your characters are powered up. Now, my characters I think at the time were 7 to 8, and by the time I got out of the warrens, I was like at level 10. That's including completing the A Nightmare in the Bazaar, and also the ramen noodle one. So that's like a whole few levels already right there. And you'd be ready to take on the Patriarch's first one of the kids. That was level 9. Yeah, you just want that level advantage. Unlike if you're doing No Time for Distraction trophy / achievement, you would have been at a disadvantage. I was there, but this time, no, I have that level advantage. So higher the level, more easy the things are you're going to kill. Plus, longer you put the right stats there and certain weapon skills, yeah, you're powerful. I did the right thing, or attempt to do the right thing, by setting things up. Now, I didn't go through the history of Flab the Inhaler. Yeah, I was a little bit running out of time. Besides, I want to hear the voice of it. Unfortunately, like I said before, that copyright music was playing like crazy. Good music, though, so I'll admit, though, Wasteland 3 does have some wonderful tunes. Even about some of them I did have to nix out. Still, I'm going to do is just get myself ready for attacking the warrens, yeah. I think I'm just going to end my video by the entrance of the warrens there, and the next video I'll just go in. Start right in there. But still, this is like fun though. The Bazaar interior was really nice. It was a nice break from all that combat I did. Yeah, I was going crazy with combat. Killing people after killing people. Yeah, I started out with spider mines, and then of course I went after Lewis and his smugglers. Went after some clowns. Last video went after some more clowns. And of course drools. Yeah, I went after those. This was a nice one because you get to learn about the Bazaar more, which you do want, plus the monster army. And Bazaar is a nice place to shop too. And I'm going to say this one more time. Nice side missions. Really nice ones. I cannot wait to do the movie one though. That'll be a fun one. The ramen noodle one was actually good. And the house one, which I did a little bit of, was alright. So as soon as I finish this conversation, I'm going to give a nice recap of today's video, and then I'll end it there. Still, I'm impressed with Flab the Inhaler though. He's a good character though. I really dig it. A few more lines from Flab the Inhaler, and that should do it. I'll get more of the lore stuff off screen. Normally I just go through the lore, but like I said once again, that copyright music. So if you're playing Wasteland 3, you would enjoy Flab the Inhaler. He's a riot. So I'm going to go ahead and check my log out, then give a recap for today's video. Yeah, let's see. Oh, wow, it's about at my level. That is really good. Unwelcome guest, that's a little bit, that's low level now. That's really good. So let me give a recap as I'm going to the warrens, well, the entrance. First of all, I visit a weapon shop, plan to get that sniper rifle. Got 3 side missions. Final, someone's a synth here. Yeah, we're going to take care of that in the future. We visit Vlad the Inhaler, got a nightmare in the Bazaar. In our next video, we're going to go ahead and raid the living heck out of the warrens and take out some clowns. Well, this is it for my Wasteland 3 Part 17 walkthrough video, the Bazaar interior. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you do like what you see, hit that subscribe button and check out my suggestions on the upper left hand corner or the bottom left hand corner YouTube suggestion. Have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe.